In today's RV review, Jules will be reviewing the 2017 Gemini 23 TB, which is at the second tier of Thor's price point lineup of Class C motorhomes. The Gemini is made to fit your fun.
Now, the Gemini is a smaller motorhome, which is actually an RUV. Now, RUV stands for Recreational Utility Vehicle. Let's check it out. Now remember, I'll be reviewing this Gemini based on my RV lifestyle, but I encourage you to discover what's right for you. Well, my friends, as I mentioned earlier, the Gemini is an RUV or recreational utility vehicle. Now, what's really cool about that is this is not much longer than an SUV or most SUVs. So this is awesome. Now, the other thing I noticed when I came in right away was the driver and passenger chairs. Now, looking for more seating for my family of four, since this is a smaller motorhome, I thought, okay, that's cool. One of the chairs swivels. The thing I wasn't so happy about was the driver's side chair does not swivel. So it's one extra seating. I'll take it. I just would have liked to see both. The other thing is coming over to the couch area. Now, oftentimes in a smaller motorhome, you'll see this dinette bench seating. I really like the feeling of a couch. So this is really nice for my family of four. We can fit three here, one of us there, and the four of us can, kind of get pulled in together and hang out and have great times together. Now, the other thing though is, what about a table? Well, I checked it out, and this spot on the floor right here is for a little support for the table. So although it's not big, you can sit together and share a meal. Now, the other thing is the kitchen. All right, for me, RVing means bringing all the comforts of home on the road. And although the kitchen's not big, hey, once again, it's a 23-foot motorhome. It does have a nice counter. Of course, there's a cover for the sink, a 2-burner cooktop, of course. And the other thing I really like is inside this Gemini, it has a whole kind of European feel. These cabinets are really cool. There's actually a lot of storage. They close really nicely, with no rattling going down the road that I can imagine. The other thing is there's a little microwave. There's a nice sized refrigerator. Now, I mentioned the cool cabinetry earlier, and that made me look for more storage. Now, there's actually quite a bit of storage. There's storage, of course, in the kitchen area. There's also more storage above the couch area. Now, let's check out the bathroom and the bedroom area. Now, moving back to the bathroom area, I think Thor did a great job on the layout. Check out, there's a good size shower, and I really like the raised toilet. Now, when it comes to the sink and counter area, though, this is really tiny, not a lot of room there. But what they did do to compensate for that, in my opinion, is checking out the storage above the sink. That's actually a lot of room in that cabinet, so I can live with that. Now, one thing I did notice, though, that you have to be aware of is when the bed is down in this RV, you can't really open the door fully, so you kind of have to be creative if you're coming from the bed in the middle of the night to get in that bathroom. So that's just something to be aware of. Now let's check out the bedroom area. Well, my friends, I'm really liking this queen size walk around bed, but what's even better is the Gemini has a side slide. Now, obviously, what's so cool about that is when the slide is out, there's a lot more room in this bedroom area. Now, storage is also really important to me. There's good storage above the bed. There's also a really deep drawer below the closet. Now, remember, the closet here in the bedroom area, you can also access from the living area. So that's a really cool feature I've never seen before. But I have to be honest with you, for my family, for our RV lifestyle, it's a little tight here as far as having room to hang out and enjoy activities. Well, guess what I found? I looked a little further, and I can lift this bed up, honestly, with one arm. And now this becomes a couch. So to me, this is like a second living area for me and my husband. My kids can be out there watching TV. There's a second TV here. My husband and I can be sitting here hanging out. The only thing you need to be aware of is the supports here for the bed. You don't want to hit your head on those. So I'm telling you, this 23-foot motorhome to me became a lot larger when I found the second living area. So this is really cool. Now let's find out, how many people does this Gemini sleep? Well, the couch pops out really easily and becomes sleeping for one or two. And the queen-size bed, of course, sleeps two, which means the Gemini sleeps between 3 and 4 people comfortably. So my friends, let's see if this Gemini RUV is as easy to drive as an SUV. Wow! With the Ford Transit diesel chassis, 350 foot-pounds of torque, and 185 horsepower, I honestly feel like I'm simply driving my SUV. So here's my overall rating of the 2017 Gemini by Thor. For drivability, I give it a 9.5. Exterior storage, I give it an 8. Interior storage, an 8.5. For fit and finish, I give it a 9. And for features, an 8.75. So my overall rating of the Gemini 23 TB is an 8.75. And what about pricing?
The retail price of the Gemini 23 TB is $105,040. And with sale pricing at Seagram's RV, you can get this Gemini for $84,302.